Most wars are fought with tanks, bullets, bombs, and blood. But there was one war in history where nothing exploded. No guns, no missiles, only voices, intelligence, and lies. A secret war between the United States and the United Kingdom, two countries that everyone thinks were always best friends. But once, they fought the strangest battle in history. And the craziest part? Britain didn't even know they were being attacked. The year was 1942, during World War II. London was a broken city. Thousands of buildings destroyed by bombs, streets full of smoke, children crying in underground subway shelters. People were hungry, tired, and scared. The British Army was exhausted, fighting Nazi Germany on land, air, and sea. Their soldiers were brave, but hopeless. Across the ocean, the United States watched. America had not officially entered the war yet. They had powerful weapons, trained troops, and millions of dollars, but they still refused to fight unless they had a real reason. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill believed America was not ready. He told his commanders, "America has strong weapons, but little experience. We lead this war. They will only follow." Britain believed they didn't need America's control. They wanted help, but not partnership. To secure communication between British military bases, they created a new secret radio system, not based on codes, not passwords, not encryption. They used accents. Every British general had a unique accent based on their region: London, Manchester, Wales, Scotland, Yorkshire, Highland, Irish, even Cornwall. Each accent signaled rank, location, and authority. It was genius. No matter how advanced the enemy's technology was, they could never fake tone, dialect, speech rhythm, hesitation, emotion, regional slang, and breathing style. British officers said, "Only a real British soldier can speak like a British soldier." They believed their voice-based radio communication was unhackable. They were wrong. In Washington, a crazy idea was born. Not by a general, not by a scientist, not even by a spy, but by a Hollywood radio producer named Walt Jenkins, who used to make war radio dramas. He said, "If they are using accents, then we don't need soldiers. We need actors." People laughed, but he wasn't joking. Soon, the U.S. government quietly gathered voice actors, British-born immigrants, radio hosts, Shakespeare performers, even taxi drivers who lived in London for years. These weren't soldiers. They had no weapons. Their only skill? Voice. This started the most secret operation in the U.S. intelligence program. Operation Corona, the War of Voices. Their mission: pretend to be British officers, send fake orders using perfect accents, confuse the entire British military. On October 17, 1942, it began. Night, radio waves, British soldiers listening. Suddenly, a calm, perfect British voice spoke. "Attention, British 16th Infantry Regiment. Retreat to Norfolk Base immediately. Enemy aircraft approaching. Repeat, fall back, urgent." It sounded real. Accent perfect. Even emotional tones copied. The soldiers followed. Thousands of British troops moved in the wrong direction. No bombs, no bullets, just words. Fake voices gave fake instructions. Reinforcements needed near Dover. German tanks heading north. Protect London, all forces return. Troops moved. Resources shifted. Supplies were misdirected. confusion everywhere. British intelligence suspected Germans. They never imagined it was America. To detect fakes, they studied voice recordings. At first, everything sounded perfect. But something was missing: human emotion. Soldiers under real stress sound tired, shaky, angry, emotional. These voices were too perfect, too smooth, like actors. That was the clue. But instead of exposing America, Britain made a shocking decision. They didn't attack America. They didn't threaten. They didn't complain. They invited them to talk. In 1943, British MI6 secretly traveled to Washington. They didn't bring weapons. They brought linguists, speech experts, and voice scientists. Why? Because they realized something powerful. If America could copy voices, together they could fight Hitler more effectively than ever before. This secret operation, a voice war between USA and UK, became the foundation of modern spy technology, voice recognition, satellite surveillance, and deep-fake audio intelligence. Eventually, the two former secret opponents became the strongest military alliance in modern history: the United States and United Kingdom, not just allies, but intelligence partners forever. And today, the CIA and MI6 intelligence-sharing partnership is known as the Five Eyes Alliance, the most powerful spy network on Earth. All because of a strange, silent war. A war fought not with guns, but with voices. Because sometimes the most powerful weapon is not the bullet, it's the voice behind it.